From the greatest hockey arena in the world, we welcome you to White Bear Lake Boys Hockey on the Horn. Thank you for bearing with us in these technical issues. Apparently, we started broadcasting on a whole different feed, so we're going to start over. Hopefully, none of you saw that amazing pregame that we did just before the anthem, and we'll start over. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Welcome to the greatest hockey arena in the world. White Bear Lake, Parker Cottage Grove, about to go do battle here on the Horn. Thomas Halverson running the camera. My name is Zach Halverson, and we're just going to get right into it. If you want to watch the pregame later on, perhaps just head over to the Mounds View game from a couple weeks from now, and you can watch it there. So until then, we'll get underway. 7-5 are the Wolfpack. 7-3-1 are the Bears, and we are underway here. The Bears get the puck in. The Wolfpack return the favor, but they send it down for an icing. 20 seconds into period number 1. In goal is Leo Gabriel. He is a junior goaltender, 2.26 goals against this season, 91% save percentage, as he is, I'm sure, ready to get back here on the ice. The Bears coming off of a disappointing loss to Stillwater last week, a 5-0 shutout victory for the Ponies after the Bears took care of business in Stillwater back on the 5th of December. The Wolfpack coming in with a 3-game winning streak. They've had back-to-back 6-1 victories over fellow Suburban East Conference opponents, Roseville and Woodbury, respectively. A shot from the blue line there. Maverick Timmons just cutting in and firing one into the glove of the Wolfpack goaltender. That, of course, is number 30, Aiden Miller. Miller, a junior goaltender this year for the Park of Cottage Grove Wolfpack. One of the longer names in high school sports. White Bear Lake certainly on that list of long names as well, as they're going to tell Milwaukee McMorrow that he has to go back to the face-off circle. In fact, he'll have to take the face-off, and it's won by the Bears, and a shot right off the draw turned away by Miller. Rode ever so quick, ever so good at what he does as the puck is picked up by the aforementioned Nolan Rode. He'll try to slide it forward, goes behind Timmons. It's play back through the neutral zone, picked up briefly by Timmons, but scooped away and skated in by Gavin Sand. Sand will fire it deep into the corner of the White Bear Lake zone. It's Noah Driscoll off the wall, got it toward the White Bear Lake bench, but just not quite. Finally squirts free, and the Wolfpack back up to grab it. It's Tommy Lucas at the red line, knocked forward by Driscoll, and the Bears will try to get it in, and they will get it in here. Chance left wing side behind the Park of Cottage Grove goal. It's Driscoll again driving down deep, fluttered away, and then the Wolfpack trying to find some open ice. They do so, and they will work to break it out. Played forward to Eli Daly. He'll try to cut through neutral ice. He'll chisel it down deep behind the White Bear Lake goal and grabbed by Will Distad and then lost, but supported nicely by Noah Norman as the Bears able to clear it out of the zone. Battle at the red line ensues, and it flips up in the air and goes out of play. 2 minutes gone in period number 1, still scoreless. Shots on goal 2-0 in favor of White Bear Lake as the feeling process continues here. Noah Norman, junior forward, will take the draw for the Bears, goes back to Distad. He'll slide it off the wall and return back deep into the park end by Schwartz. Knocked off the wall, back to himself. Great work by Gavin Moss, but can't get it out of the zone. Here's Laska with a chance left side. One-time opportunity, but it goes through the stick of Buto, and out come the Wolfpack here. Left wing side, Gavin Moss. He'll center it through the zone. Grabbed by Jackson Rude. He'll play it back behind the goal, now out high for Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom shot on the ice. Skitters just wide of the White Bear Lake goal. Picked up by Seamer. Seamer will skate it around, but lost it in the process, and it'll be scooped up by Tommy Lucas. He'll turn to his right, and then he'll throw it to his right, and it's caught by Jackson Rudd. He'll put on the brakes, splits his own D, and coming through here is Alex Dorhoff looking had some open ice in front of him, just couldn't get to the puck in time. He'll control it, slides it back for Noah Driscoll, 85 feet to his left, and dumped in deep by Tanner Olson. Behind the goal, Doroff knocked off his stick. Dahlstrom stolen away. Bears with a chance there, but Doroff couldn't get a stick on the puck, and it slides softly on the Wolfpack goal where it's easily covered up by Aiden Miller. Nolan Road, the St. Cloud State commit, heading back out there. Shout out to Eric. And if you want to join the conversation, we encourage you, check it out. Use the comments down below or on the side or wherever they are on your screen. Love to hear where we're reaching. Up the ice, the Wolfpack fire it deep into the Bears' end. Stopped by Will Distad. The Maverick commit just waiting for something to happen, and he finds it. Nolan Road, a cross chance, right wing side, a shot, and a save is made off the, looked like the face mask there as Tyler Lalonde testing Aiden Miller, but used his face to thwart that chance. Beautiful rebound, but great job by the Wolfpack clearing it out. And a hand goes up. We will have our first penalty of the game, a power play in favor of the Park of Cottage Grove Wolfpack. Maverick Timmons heads to the penalty box. Wolfpack 37.2% on the power play this season. For White Bear Lake on the penalty kill, 87.9%. We'll see if the Wolfpack can use this man advantage to gain first blood. Draw one by the Wolfpack. Slid back to the blue line, now knocked to the corner by Freeman. Here's McMorrow. His pass doesn't connect, it's sent down the ice, and Aiden Miller will shovel it to the corner. Cycled back behind the goal to Luke Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom will skate it slowly up the ice. Connects with Freeman. Freeman centers, Road clears, and the Wolfpack will go back to pick the puck. It's Caden Schwartz. Slides it along for Rude. Jackson Rude will play it over for Korkish. And then a shot carries into the glass. Picked up by Caden Schwartz. Sent down low, now back out high. Korkish, one left-hand side shot, pinballs around, cleared out behind the White Bear Lake goal. Wolfpack trying to keep it in, they do. Slid along, far side, here's Kaplan. Kaplan goes to Rudd. Rudd cross near side for Korkish. Korkish winds and fires one into the glove of Leo Gabriel. 46 seconds remain in the power play to Park. As they are finally now testing Leo Gabriel a bit. Draw one back to the blue line, tiptoeing along that line is Korkish. He'll fire it down low for Schwartz. He gets taken down in the process. Bears touch up, and 36 seconds of power play time turns into 36 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time as the forward Maverick Timmons will be joined in the box by Dylan Buteau. So great opportunity here in the early stages of this one for Park to do some damage. Kaplan to the blue line. It's Korkish to the point. Slides it over to Schwartz. Kaplan recovers. But his pass nearly broken up and cleared by Rode. And again, another try and a great job by Nolan Rode. He's a great scorer, but he's also a great penalty killer, getting a stick in the way of that one and clearing it out. 10 seconds remain in the 5-on-3. Maverick Timmons eagerly awaits his release from the penalty box. And here come the Wolfpack again. It's played by Rudd. He'll slide it to the corner. And a miscue on the pass. The Bears trying to take advantage. They can't. Across to Schwartz. Out high for Korkish. Back to Schwartz. He'll fire one. The save is made. The rebound is juicy. Cleared to the blue line. And then a big hit put on by Vinny Villela. Kaplan at the blue line. Left wing side. Going to the back door. They can't connect. Bears looking to clear. It's rung around the wall all the way down the ice. 45 seconds remains in the 5-on-4 power play now. As we reach the 7-minute mark of period number 1, still scoreless in Vadnais Heights. Gaining the line, dumped in, hard off the back wall. It finds its way back to the blue line where it's Dahlstrom. He'll slide it down low. Bears trying to get a handle on it. Driscoll works it free, and it's cleared again by Tanner Olson with 15 seconds to go. The Bears trying to kill off and stop this one last rush for the Wolfpack. Park doesn't even get to the red line. The Bears are full strength, and a great penalty kill for the Bears, dodging a dangerous early bullet here as they will dump the puck in deep. Dahlstrom gives it to Burline. Hits the shelf, continued in by Daly. Bears immediately send it into Park territory. Off the wall, DeStachio. On net, and Gabriel just forced to cover it up with 8:53 to go in period number 1. Shots even at 3, goals even at 0. All the power plays now in the favor of Park, but they are 0 for 2 as we reach the midway point of the opening frame. Shout out to Mark. And I do have a hat. I don't know if I'll throw it if Rode gets a hattie tonight, but I'll be tempted to. I think you're not supposed to as media, but I definitely have done it a few times on the horn in the past, but those are my younger days. Now I'm old and crotchety. Chance for the Wolfpack. What a goal. Pass down low. Owen Korkish from a impossible angle just sneaks it through past Gabriel, and the Wolfpack lead 1-0. And the Bears' struggles here in this barn continue. They have now, again, going back, they had 51 minutes of shutout hockey against Mounds View, and then follow that up with a 5-0 loss to the Ponies in favor of Stillwater. And now, again, that lack of scoring continues while their opponents continue to find a way to put that puck in the net. It was a weird end to the year, certainly for the Bears, coming off of a tie to Hill Murray, in which they were just seconds away from beating their rival to the south. Had an opportunity again to maybe solidify at least a 2 seed in Section 4AA with a good victory over Stillwater, but came up short. And now, well, the seedings will be about as interesting as they have ever been. That meeting in a month or so will be certainly a fun one. if not a contentious one among those coaches as they decide what the 4AA bracket will look like. But game 12 of 25 here this year. So really just the midway point of the year. We'll reach it in the midway point of the second period. Of course, that assumes there is no crazy weather events that happen that postpone or cancel a game. But regardless, we continue on with 7.5 to go in period one. The Wolfpack. A weird pass off the back wall goes on the Wolfpack goal, so the Bears will certainly take that offensive zone draw. Head coach Chris Anderson seeing what the Wolfpack send out there, and he will send his forwards out there. Noah Norman sent off the face-off, and the Wolfpack win the draw. Jackson Rudd taken away here. Distad with the shot, and hits the side of the cage, bounces back behind. As Distad trying to get some offense going for his Bears. The Wolfpack clear it out, send it back deep into the White Bear Lake end. Looking for the pass is Buteau. Coming back, help out is Villela. And here comes Kevin Laska. Looks for the drop pass. Can't connect. Stepping up is Olsen. He'll fire it in. Retreating is Borline. Borline, hard pass to his left. Tape to tape to Lucas. Returns the pass. And then a miscue on the breakout attempt allows the Bears to take control in the neutral zone. They will regroup in their own end. Line change is being made here as a pass across, intercepted, skated back in by Max Kaplan. He'll fire one wide to the White Bear Lake goal. Borline to Schwartz off the wall, and spinning and firing it deep is Kaplan. Gabriel off the wall. Bounces off the shelf. Again, Kaplan at neutral ice will hold the line for Park. Bears able to get it out of their zone, but they lose control almost immediately as they fire it deep into the Park end. Here's a chance, a pass in the skates of Villela, and the Wolfpack cleared out. Down the ice comes Tallage. He'll fire one toward the goal. It's redirected wide of Leo Gabriel. Big collision in the circle, and it's cleared out by the Bears. Wolfpack back by their bench, being very careful to avoid too many men on that line change as the Bears able to corral it and fire it in. Lon trying to get there, goes past him, up in the air, glove down. Battle ensues here. Zachary Bai, a sophomore defenseman here, trying to keep the puck in front of him. Instead, it goes behind, and the Bears go back to their zone to try to jam it out. Carried by Gavin Moss. He'll slide it to his right. A shot directed aside by Gabriel. Nolan Rhodes picks up that rebound, fires a pass forward to Lalonde. Lalonde let it go in the direction of Timmins, but couldn't connect. Rhodes trying to steal it right back. Instead, knocks it back behind. And the Bears going D to D to Tanner Olsen. Olsen with the long pass, connecting here with Buteau. Breakaway, Buteau in. Shot, can't connect with the goal. Maybe catching a piece of it was the goaltender Aiden Miller. But a great opportunity for the Bears falls just short. And now Tanner Olsen again. This time he'll just weave his way through, but Buteau is too far ahead. Offside is the call. And with 3:57 to go in period number one, the Wolfpack remain in the lead. It's 1-0. Park wins the draw. Caden Schwartz. Now Max Kaplan. Off the wall to Gavin Sand. Tries to fight through a hit, does so, got it back to Kaplan briefly, but Tanner Olson forces it forward. Norman fires a shot, ramps off a stick, goes into the netting behind, and we'll have an offensive zone draw for White Bear Lake with 3.5 to go in the opening frame. Wolfpack. Going to skater right back out. Cole Talladge. Forward to Stasio takes a hard hit by Mason Jerkovich. Olson will make that. Distad plays it forward. Delayed penalty on Park. And they will touch up there. So the hand going up. We'll have our first power play of the game for White Bear Lake. Michael DeStasio will head to the box. The Bears just 15.4% on the power play this season. Would love to help that number go a little bit higher here as the season goes along. Penalty kill for Park, 83.3%. But the Bears looking for an equalizer, would love to get it before they head to the locker room. And off the draw, it's going to be Park clearing it down the ice. Owen Korkish getting there first. Nolan Road up the ice. Slides it forward here. Villela ripped free and sent down the ice again. So Bears not much to show here the first half minute. Road to Distad, hard pass to Timmons, he'll skate it in. Maverick Timmons driving behind the goal, protecting the puck with that big 6'2" frame, but it is stolen away and sent down the ice. And stolen away by the Wolfpack, but a pass intercepted, well, nearly intercepted, was eventually caught by Tyler Lalonde, and he'll go behind his goal to Distad. Distad sends it to Timmons, who goes to Lalonde, and Lalonde, fighting through a couple of Wolfpack players, will fire it to his right. Now it's worked on the outside, back to Road, out high, here's Olson. Tanner Olson finds Road. Road driving in, fires a shot, hits a skate, and somehow had enough power to go up in the air and out of play. Quick line change for the Bears 32 seconds ago in the power play, but they have yet to get a shot on goal with. 97 seconds ago in the first period. Wolfpack get it to the blue line. They get it past the blue line. Bears have to cut it back to neutral ice, and before they can even do that, it's poked off the stick again. 20 seconds remain in the power play. Kevin Laska, the assistant captain, cuts through neutral ice, lost his footing, took the official out in the process, allows the Wolfpack to take over, and up the ice comes Park. Some nice moves here, but eventually great work by Tanner Olson, just keeping his body in the way of that. 2 seconds and one. The Wolfpack full strength as the hand goes up again. I believe it was just offside. So offside's the call. 1:03 to go in the opening period. Into the zone come the Wolfpack. Sent toward the goal and just whisked away there by Gabriel. Here's Rode, drop pass to Lalonde. Lalonde sends one, takes a bounce. Distav with the shot, hit traffic out in front. Timmons, I believe, was the one who didn't want to block it, but didn't really have a place to get out of the way too. Such a fast and rising shot. 23 seconds left. Stolen briefly by Lalonde, but taken right back by the Wolfpack as time ticks down. The save made by Gabriel. And the Bears now with 4 straight periods without a goal in their home barn. They head to the locker room down 1-0. Great work for the most part by both goaltenders. Of course, a pretty great shot. The reason why we are at 1-0. We'll take a breather. We'll come back for the second period in, I don't know, about 12, 13 minutes or so. So we'll see you then. Park 1, White Bear Lake 0. It's the Horn.
We started almost 28 years ago now, doing just tires and wheels, and morphed into full service automotive repair, maintenance, and then now into custom truck accessories. We do sprayed in truck bed liners, we do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned, we're all from here. You go from helping a customer at service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of a kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Back for period number 2 between the White Bear Lake Bears and the Park of Cottage Grove Wolfpack. It's a Suburban East Conference collision. Park, ever since the departure of Hastings, now I believe the furthest south team in the Suburban East Conference, which goes all the way up to the city of Forest Lake. It's a long trek for those two schools, but it's suburban and is kind of on the east side, so that's why they call it that. Pretty fancy stuff. Anyway, we're underway with period number 2. White Bear Lake is trailing the Wolfpack 1-0. Both teams with some chances, though I would argue that the Bears just have not been able to get much of anything going. Aiden Miller, the goaltender for the Wolfpack, playing very well so far. And the Bears just trying to get the monkey off their back here and get that goal on the board. As the draw played behind the Wolfpack goal, it's Lalonde trying to fight off a check, goes to the corner, trying to get some help from Nolan Road. But the Wolfpack able to steer it free, and up the ice comes Park. And into the zone, a chance right side, shot, score! Jackson Rudd coming down the ice. Had a wide open lane to the net, picked a corner, and doubles the Wolfpack lead. It's 2-0, just 38 seconds into period number 2. Park wins the face-off. Borline. Far wall, grabbed by Olsen and returned deep into the Wolfpack zone. Park trying to find an outlet. It's played to center, but then back in, whistle blown with 15:59 to go in period number 2. In the neutral zone, off the glass, Olsen picks it up on his backhand, swings it off his forehand to the wall, and then it's backhanded deep by Park. Retreating is Noah Driscoll. He connects with Buteau. Now the speedy Noah Norman fighting through a check, but he couldn't get to the red line as he dumped it in, and that'll go for an icing. Whistle's getting a workout here in the early stages of period number 2. And icings, had offsides, had goals, everything. Could fill a bingo card here with a puck out of play. Lalonde does not want that to happen. He wants another goal. They'll fire it in. Park again, just handling the puck. The Bears just unable to get much of anything as far as a forecheck goes tonight. Have not had a lot of zone control. Nolan Rhodes pass broken up. Timmons trying to help him out. Shovels it to the blue line, fired on goal, and Gabriel will hang on. Draw one by the Wolfpack. Shot, pinballs, hits a couple of bodies and goes wide of the White Bear Lake goal. Tanner Olsen rims it around for Lalonde. Lalonde can't get there in time. Back to Olsen again. He'll find Timmons. Timmons' pass goes Well, we went through a couple of Wolfpack players, but Lalonde split those two Wolfpack players and got the puck in deep. Now Nolan Road giving chase, fighting through a couple of body checks. Now a third, still had it. Now Timmons drives it free, finds some open ice here in the corner. Looked to cycle it back, but the Wolfpack cleared to the blue line, kept in, then fired toward the goal, but goes off of Noah Driscoll's stick, off of the other number 7 on the ice, Max Kaplan, and then the Wolfpack send it down the ice for an icing. 14-13 to go in period 2. We don't have the luxury of live stats like we had last year and the years before that when Alex Westad was in the penalty box, but I can tell you it's been a while since the last White Bear Lake shot. I don't know when exactly it was, but I will tell you as the Wolfpack send it into the eye. There we go, bingo. Puck out of play. I'll tell you, the Wolfpack goaltender, Aiden Miller, perhaps saw the result between the Bears and the Ponies last week, 5-0 victory for Stillwater, trying to perhaps mount another shutout here of the Bears on their home ice. Wolfpack forwards helping out here as they carry the puck in, send it over the White Bear Lake goal. Now another pass toward the slot area, broken up by Distad. Now it's backhanded forward to Lalonde by Road. Bears have some numbers as Lalonde pushes it to the corner, gets his own dump in, curls to the outside. Now drives to the goal in his backhand, sends it on goal, drew a penalty in the process. And the Bears will head to the power play thanks to some hard work by Tyler Lalonde, breaking that no-shot streak here for the Bears and gaining a power play out of it. Heading to the box is Owen Korkish, the lone goal scorer for the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack, we mentioned earlier, 83.3% in the penalty kill coming in today. The Bears, 15.4%. We'll see what Nolan Road can do here. They've been out there for a while and the whistle blown, and again we have issues in the face-off circle. If there's, again, one good thing from this is that it will give these guys for the Bears have been out there for a little while some more breathing time to recover. And they're just going to kick both of them out. I don't know. This is okay. Here we go. Puck finally on the ice. That's fun. Lalonde, or make that's Villela. Got it to Road. Out high for Distad. Pass Villela. Loose puck, race for. Good hit put on by Borline, but the Bears keep possession. It's Distad at the point. His shot is blocked. Great effort by Kaplan. And the Wolfpack able to send it down the ice. First 30 seconds gone here on this power play. Again, it's Nolan Road. I feel like he's been out there this entire period. 4 minutes in. Bears looking for their first tally. See if they can do it here in the next minute 14 with this power play. Wolfpack off the glass and out. Will Distad, the Mankato commit. Sorry, Minnesota State University Mankato commit. Will take a pass from the future Husky in Nolan Road. St. Cloud State Husky, we should clarify. And Road tried to center. It dribbles off his stick. He'll get it back. 42 seconds to go on the power play. Road with a quick snapshot that hits a piece of the equipment of Aiden Miller. Bears get it right back again. Road from the point. Whiffs on it. Got it back. Fires a shot. Patsay made rebound. Sent behind the Wolfpack goal and then cleared back out to Nolan Road. He'll go to the blue line. Olsen one-time shot. Pinballs wide of the goal and then, well, out to neutral ice. It'll be Olsen trying to keep it in front of him. He does so. Villela spins and fires it deep. The Wolfpack trying to use that to clear. They can't get it past Road. Road fires one, and a shoulder save is made by Miller. The race for the puck is on. Wolfpack won it. And they're going to try to clear. They send it off the top of the glass. They are full strength. And out of the box here comes Corkish. He'll spin and try to pass it across, but it's broken up by the Bears. Now they'd like to try to get some numbers, but transition just a little bit too slow. And back to grab it is Dahlstrom. Long pass to his left. Carried in by Jackson Rudd. Rudd back to Corkish, but it goes through his stick. Rudd got it back for a moment. Now it's sent down low by Schwartz. Now out high for Rudd. Rudd winds, fires a shot. That's blocked out in front. Backhanded by Buteau to the blue line, but kept in by Park. Another effort for the Bears that won't go, but the third time maybe will be a charm here as Will Distad uses that goal for protection, gets it out to neutral ice, and then it's sent right back behind the White Bear Lake goal where the aforementioned Will Distad will backhand it to Olsen. Olsen at the corner in front of that Zamboni door area. Always gets a little testy there with that ice, but Bears fight their way through. They get it out. Now it's Dylan Buteau trying to split a couple defenders here. Looks for a drop pass to right directly to a Wolfpack stick. It's McMorrow. And up the ice on the left wing side, it's the Wolfpack again. Bowerline sends it down behind for Eli Daly, who centers one, but nobody there's for Park. The hand goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're going to, I believe, ring the Wolfpack up for too many men. Jeff Corkish, the head coach for the Wolfpack, not happy with it, but I'm only arguing with the officials right now. Head coach Chris Anderson looking intently on and heading to the penalty box to serve a 2-minute minor for too many men, we presume, is Jackson Gear. So another power play now. The Wolfpack had a couple of opportunities in the first period, did not capitalize on them, including a 5-on-3 power play. The Bears, this will be their second power play of the game, and so it is confirmed, too many men. Six seconds elapsed on the penalty to the bench of Park, the Park bench, if you will. Pass across, here's a chance for Lalonde, but his shot is thwarted on the way, and then the clear goes off the glass and back down the ice. Distad, quick pass from Lalonde to Timmins. Timmins fires one, hits a stick, tried to get it back, drove to the goal, and diving out and covering it up is Aiden Miller. Still 1 minute and 33 seconds of power play time for the Bears. Road directing traffic, telling his guys to go wherever, and then he gets kicked out of the circle for probably taking too much time. Puck dropped and then played to Road. Villela pinned up against the wall hard. Timmins comes away with the puck. Uses that long reach, just skates around the defender. Will Distad at the blue line. Returns it to Timmins. Back to Distad. He'll skate it up. Sends a cross. Takes a bounce off a shin pad. It's loose out in front, but the Bears can't get a shot off. It hit a Wolfpack player out in front, went on goal. Now it's Nolan Road. 57 seconds remaining in the power play. Lalonde returns it to Road, who fires one off a stick in front and then cleared off the glass but not out. Stepping up is Distad, supported by Road. Road will change spots with Distad, fires a pass to Distad, gets it back from Lalonde, now over to Road. Road top of the circle across Lalonde, right out in front, fires one wide of the goal. It takes a hard hop off the back wall and it's picked up by Timmins. Timmins, a hard pass just on the edge of reach by Nolan Rowe, but he can't control it, and it's sent down the ice with 25 seconds to go. in the power play for White Bear Lake. Will Distad behind his goal. Lets it go for Timmons. Timmons weaves his way down the ice, cuts across, but it's knocked back out to center. Distad with 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and another penalty killed by Park as the Bears with one last rush. Driving in, Buteau on his backhand can't force it in. Instead, it goes behind the goal. A lot of players behind that Park goal line, and the Wolfpack will just send it down the ice, and they will be content with an icing. 8:04 to go in the second period. We have officially passed the midway point, not only of the game, but of the season. And the Bears will now try to have a better second half of the season here, starting hopefully sooner than later. Freeman. Center ice, sent back toward the Park goal. Raced after, it's Freeman again. Got it to the corner. Laska tried to poke it free. Bears trying to gain some sort of momentum here. This is the longest sustained zone time they've had, perhaps all game, but now here come the Wolfpack. Left wing side shot. Gabriel making the save, denying Jackson Rudd, who mentioned earlier scored 38 seconds into period number 2. Great work chasing that puck down by Bowerline. Distad puck in his skates. The White Bear Lake drum line looks on. Unable to help. That would be another too many men call, and now the puck finds its way into the Park bench with 7:12 to go in the second period. By the way, I have no idea how the scoreboard got to 3. It is only 2-0, so that's good. Hopefully that's not a, what is that, a premonition? So it is only 2. That's okay. Bears immediately off the draw. Bastida sends one through the crease. And the Wolfpack able to get it out of harm's way, at least for now. Kinsvater up the ice. Doroff had it for a moment. Puts a big hit on, and the Bears will take over possession here, gaining the line, dumping it deep. Of the fire here from Bastida, Doroff, and Villela. Gaining the line and firing it in was Parks, Cole Tallage. Bears trying to get something going the other way. Road gets it back, sends a pass over. Villela with a chance. Save is made. Delayed penalty here on Park. A shot from the blue line. Hits a body in front. Another try. Another body hit out in front in that slot area. As the shot's just not getting through for White Bear Lake as the Wolfpack touch up. And slashing is going to be the call on Park. And the Bears, another power play opportunity. A very important one, I would imagine, at that, is obviously with over a period left, still plenty of time, but if anything from a mental standpoint here, it has been a long, long time now since the last White Bear Lake goal. And we are, eventually going to get a power player to go to the box. And officials are skating back toward, wait, what? Okay, so there's no player in the park. There we go. 1-3. Okay, here we go. Officials were going back to the faceoff circle without a player going to the box. Cole Tallage will take a seat for slashing, but he almost got away with it too. If it wasn't for those meddling White Bear coaches. He said, I believe he called the penalty, sir. So, just under 6 to go, period number 2. A big power play, and with this delay here, as they've not put it on the scoreboard yet, there we go. And we will get back underway, and perhaps maybe some home cooking, giving again some of these guys. Villela was just out there for a while. And we're back underway. Draw one, though, by the Wolfpack, and they're able to clear it out. Great work there by Owen Korkish, skating it behind and then just ringing around the wall to get it down the ice. But here comes Distad for White Bear Lake. Curls to the outside, gives it to Nolan Road. Owen, a couple of steps there, gets it back out to Distad. Now Lalonde, but his pass escapes the zone, and the Bears have to touch up. Now it's Road. Nolan Road gathering speed, sends one off the left pad of Miller, and it ricochets back out to neutral ice. Timmins around the wall. Lalonde on his backhand, trying to get to his forehand, but before that can happen, Wolfpack get their sticks in the way, and it's Max Kaplan doing the honors, sending it down the ice. Bears, if they can get going, might have had some numbers there, but we're all flat-footed, and now a great job by Will Distad keeping that clearing attempt in. He'll send it down to Villela, to Timmins now. Timmins trying to shake off of a Wolfpack defender, goes to Distad at the blue line. Distad to Road. Road winds, fires a pass across. It takes a couple of hops, goes to Timmins' stick, who finds Lalonde. Lalonde to the corner, 30 seconds to go on the power play. Out high for Timmins. Timmins will miscue, but recovers well. Distad finds Road, who fires one, and the Bears score. Inches from disaster along the blue line, but a great job by Distad and Timmins keeping their cool, and a nice pass across is finished by Nolan Road. And finally, the goose egg comes off the board at TCO Sports Garden. With 22 seconds remain in that slashing minor. We'll see how the momentum swings here now. There's imagine that frustration building up, and now here come the Wolfpack. Chance across, goes through the slot, now to the corner. And then a pass back toward the blue line from Korkish, doesn't connect. Miller comes out of his goal to play it to Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom's pass intercepted by Buteau. He'll go down low behind for Norman, now back for Buteau, and they run into each other, and the puck comes free in the corner, but helping out is Norman. Norman finds Laska. Laska will skate it back toward the Park goal, but it's knocked off his stick. Buteau hugs the wall, gets past him. The Wolfpack skated out, and here comes Gavin Moss. Takes a hit as he dumped the puck deep into the White Bear Lake end with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in period number 2. Behind the goal, it's Distad. He'll fire it over for Road, or make that Norman. A long pass off the stick of Laska. He was behind the red line unfortunately for White Bear Lake, and that will be called an icing with 3:11 to go in period number 2. We'll see how long it takes for the puck to go down here at 3:11 to go in period number 2, and it goes down on the ice, and the Bears try to clear, and they're able to. It's rode off the wall to Timmins, and now skating up the ice is Driscoll for a 2-on-1, but Timmins passed, still got it to Driscoll, but a great job there with the stick out in front by Kaplan. Make that DeStasio, thwarts that opportunity. There was another poke check on Timmins, but he was able to get it right back. Got the pass through, just unfortunately for the Bears, Driscoll had it knocked away. But certainly a changing game here as we've gone on. The Bears, without much of any odd man rush opportunities, finally starting to get some of those chances now. Nolan Road to his right. Bastida will watch it go behind him for Olsen. Olsen's pass knocked out of the air by Gavin Moss. Taken right back by Olsen. He gathers some speed, puts on the brakes. Now goes right back over to Road. Road's pass out in front ricochets to Kaplan's stick. He'll slide it forward here for Gavin Moss. And into the zone come the Wolfpack. Pass out in front. Rudford number 2, but he doesn't get it. But the pressure continues for the Wolfpack. At least it did for a moment. But it skated, just came off of Kaplan's stick, and the Bears able to send it down the ice. 97 seconds to go. Here's a chance for Park. A shot. Save made by Gabriel way out of his goal, cutting down that angle. Gavin Sand did not have much to look at there as the pendulum swings back a little bit in the way of Park, but not far enough for a goal. 1-goal game here in the closing stages of period number 2. And at the red line, it's backhanded in with 69 seconds remaining here in the middle frame. Talladge, Dahlstrom. Another impressive breakout by the Wolfpack. Here's Gavin Sand to his left. A pass through just past the White Bear Lake goal by DeStasio. And now it's Norman to the Park blue line. Grab by Distad. Reverses direction behind his goal. Now he'll reverse again and slides it to his left. Connects with Zachary By. And then the whistle blown hand pass is called, and with 14.8 seconds to go, we'll get a face-off in the Park zone. See if Road can muster up some magic here. Draw carried out by the Wolfpack, and they're looking to get some numbers here. It's Gavin Moss looks to center, directed behind the goal by Gabriel. And the Bears will skate it away and let time expire on the second period, which reads now 2-1 in favor of Park. A power play goal from Nolan Road, the first goal in the last 2 games for White Bear Lake, and they will head to the locker room, try to figure something out. And at least they got on the board, right? We'll take a breather. We'll be back for the third. You're watching White Bear Lake boys hockey on the Horn, thanks to Will Anderson, American Family Insurance. We welcome you back to the home of the Gentry Academy Stars, the Mounds View Mustangs, and also the White Bear Lake Bears. It's the greatest hockey arena in the world, and TCO Sports Garden, the site of this battle between the Park of Cottage Grove Wolfpack and the White Bear Lake Bears. Our thanks to Thomas Halverson running the camera tonight, and you got Zach Halverson, me. That's me. Here, shout out to ZUMN, and some of those in the chat. And we hope to have a better third period if you're a White Bear Lake fan. If you're watching from the southeast metro Cottage Grove area, we hope that you don't have that great of a time in the third. We appreciate you for watching, but all due respect, we'd like you to lose. So we'll see if that happens. But Bears with a lot of work to do here in 17 minutes of regulation as we await their arrival. I will say, I don't know. We've been banging this drum all 12 seasons of this network, and I will tell you, a couple of years, the first year or two were fine. We were in a beautiful mezzanine behind us and a great place to do a broadcast, but even a better place to watch a game and just hang out. And then they took that away. And ever since, this place has, even though it's only, 13, 14 years old, is already far too old, and I hope that if there's anybody with any influence in this city, if he could, consider some way, shape, or form as we get an incredible new field, practice fields and a football stadium with all turf. Really a facility I think that could, if we get the Super Bowl back in Minneapolis, perhaps one of the teams could practice at. That we maybe, take some time to get an arena that this team and this city deserves. And perhaps one that it doesn't have to share with two other varsity programs, including one that's in the conference. So, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, filling time and also venting a bit here as we start the third period. Nolan Road, the lone White Bear Lake goal scorer tonight. That was goal number 16 of the season, goal number 59 of his career here at White Bear Lake. Bears certainly going to be looking at him as we start this third period. And now they look at him. Here's Road. Using the body to protect his puck. Fires a shot from the blue line. That was a good look from Zachary By. But the Wolfpack able to carry it out. Lalonde looking for a little pickpocket move there, but couldn't get after it, and the puck is slid down the ice. And back up the ice come the Bears. It's By. Getting it to Road. Road with the shot. Save is made, and then diving out and making the stop was Aiden Miller. .61 seconds gone here, period number 3. A very quiet TCO Sports Garden. Perhaps made quieter by the departure of the band. Wolfpack fired around the wall. Up the ice it will go. Icing waved off. Picked up by Olsen. Olsen looking for some lanes here. Connects with Villela. Villela to Norman. And the puck comes free. It'll be Gavin Sand up in the air and off unpadded wall that allows not only the sound to echo forever in this building, but allows dangerous projectiles to ricochet off of it and potentially harm spectators. 93 seconds elapsed here. Backhanded deep by Noah Driscoll. Freeman. Intercepted by Buteau. Villela helped it into the zone. Battle continues near the Park of Cottage Grove bench. And it's knocked back to neutral ice. Backhanded across to Driscoll. Driscoll to the outside with it. Stasio takes a hit, got it backwards to Freeman. Freeman slowly but surely up the ice, lost it as he got near the red line. Backhanded into the official skates by Villela. Bears forced to just regroup, and Villela watches on as Buteau drives to the goal, fires one, took a couple of hops, now dangerously out in front, sent wide of the Park goal. Bears trying to keep the forecheck going, but some great stick work by the Wolfpack, get it out, but it went right back to the same official skates. And now the Wolfpack in the line, firing it deep. Gabriel out of his goal to pick it up. Can't connect with the intended receiver, Norman. And we'll play on now in the White Bear Lake end. It's Will Distad. Cuts to his right, now back to his left. Hard pass. Thread the needle there to Bastia. Chance for Buteau driving in, went to the backhand side there. Doroff had a chance as the puck is sent in the air, caught, and then immediately returned to the ice. As we've said over the years here on the Horn, keep the puck. They got plenty of them. I don't think the coaches would like that. The program would. I think they would rather have you throw the puck back out there, but you know what? It's varsity. You paid money to get in here. The least they can do is get you a puck if it goes out of play, right? I digress. 13 and a half to go. Bears trying to find an equalizer. This Park team very good. Very stingy defensively, and now heading dangerously in the boards. A penalty is going to be called, and I think they're going to have to blow this play dead here as another Bear goes flying into the wall. And now looks like that second Bear, which was Tanner Olson, is okay. He'll get back up. But Noah Driscoll certainly also going to the bench very slowly. And now the officials have a decision to make here. We'll see. It looks like they're just going to go with the 2. So there was maybe a chance that I think some would argue for, and Chris Anderson, the head coach of the Bears, is talking, as well as the captain for Nolan Road, talking to the officials, asking how is that not a checking from behind? And he's going to get an explanation as and obviously Coach Anderson not happy. Goes far beyond the competitive aspect of this game. And actually now not only Coach Anderson giving an earful to the official, but Nolan Road not visibly angry as well. And I think it goes from, again, the competitive aspect to now the danger of it all here. And you want to, encourage safer play, and that's perhaps not the way to do it. So the officials keep it at a 2-minute minor. So another power play opportunity. We'll see if the Bears maybe are sparked by this as we get another whistle before I don't know. All right, here we go. We were lucky enough to see the drop of the puck there for a change. Now it's Timmins on the power play. Bears capitalized earlier. Nolan Road, he is out there as Timmons takes a big hit in the corner. Another big collision there. Puck comes free. A chance on front. Road across Distad. Back to Road. Fires one. It was a dribbling puck. Couldn't get what he wanted on it. And that will allow the Wolfpack to gain control. They can't get it all the way down the ice. Timmons gets a pass from Road and skates it in. Had it poked off his stick. And then Lalonde can't keep it in. The Bears will have to touch up. That allows the Wolfpack to find some room and will send it all the way down the ice. Will Distad. There's Gavin Sand, by the way, in the box for the Wolfpack. Pass off the corner wall. Timmons had it knocked away from his stick, and it's sent down the ice. And safely with the paddle is Gabriel. Distad drop pass to Road. Bears can't connect with a pass. Lalonde doing some good stick work, though, keeping the play moving forward at least. Lalonde spins, or make that Road spins, fires a pass across, and the quick shot by Timmons is saved beautifully by Aiden Miller. What a save, flashing that leather, and he will get a couple of stick taps from his teammates. 29 seconds to go in the in the power play. 11:38 to go in the third period. Wolfpack leading 2-1. Draw off the wall, and it does just squirt out. 22 seconds ago, and a pass intercepted by the Wolfpack. They're moving in shorthanded. Chance. Shot is blocked away before the trigger can get pulled. Another try for the Wolfpack, and the Bears doing just enough to keep the scoring threat down, but that will pretty much do it for this power play here. 3-2-1. Gavin Sand out of the box. Full strength is Park as Nolan Road cuts through neutral ice. Drives a shot off the crossbar and out of play. Watch out. But maybe, I don't know if it caught a piece of Miller at all, and it definitely looked like a harmless shot off the stick, but it just had so much speed and velocity and takes a big hop off that crossbar, and looks like everybody's okay out there. Might have found its way into one of the horn section of the band if they were still here. Some of the band members sticking around. This is cool to see. And a great showing by the White Bear Lake Student Row. Down the ice, the puck will dribble on Gabriel. He will cover up and get sprayed on accidentally, of course, by Mason Jerkovich, and Jerkovich says sorry. Definitely was not trying to do that. Never want to spray your own goaltender. I don't think that's encouraged. Shots on goal, which are sporadically updated on the screen on the limited crew we have. It's 17-11 now in favor of White Bear Lake. So the Bears certainly getting some chances, but needing to capitalize on at least one in the next 10 and a half, preferably two. Pass across, chance, shot, score! Vinny Villela. And the Bears have tied it up with 10:18 to go in the third. Exactly what they needed. And Nolan Road goes out to grab the puck. That is Vinny Villella's first goal of his White Bear Lake career. Congratulations to Vinny. The senior forward finally gets one. And you can imagine how good that feels here. A phenomenal feed, by the way, by Will Distad, we should note. Great job by him. And now this game is certainly taken into has been taken into a whole new gear here. Both teams, it seems like, having a little flair to their game as it's tracked down by Nolan Road in the corner. Protecting that puck. It's shoved off of it, but Timmins is there to pick up the loose puck. Back to the blue line. Olsen with a shot, and that carries just wide of a very crowded Park of Cottage Grove goal. Here's another chance for Olsen. Instead, he slides it to Timmins to his left. Timmins with the shot. It's the side of the cage. And Nolan Road will handle it now in the half wall. Pokes it back out to the blue line. Here's a chance for Driscoll across for Olsen, and then his pass whiffing on the one-timer was Lalonde. Another try for Road doesn't go. And now Timmins with the loose puck here. Certainly the best forechecking we've seen all game by White Bear Lake. Spurred on by that Vinny Villela goal here moments ago. Another chance for Lalonde out in front, but he couldn't get a stick on it before it's covered up by Aiden Miller with just under 9 minutes remaining in period number 3. The Bears have erased a 2-goal deficit. It was Corkish at I believe it was the 38-second mark of the second period that got the Wolfpack up 2-0. But the Bears chipped away a power play goal from Nolan Road. And Vinny Villella's first career goal for the Bears gets them back tied up at now 2. Wolfpack trying to get back in the lead. They fight their way through a couple of checks. It's Corkish. Clearing attempt, hugging the wall. Nicely was Shuley. Got past him, but they're going to whistle it down. And the officials are going to talk over as to why it was whistled down. Okay. So maybe offside, I guess. I don't know. But we play on with 8.5 to go. We should get I guess it was a hand pass, and that's what the officials now talking to head coach Chris Anderson at the bench and wondering why it was called a hand pass. But we'll probably get a face-off here any moment. There it is. And it's dumped in by the Wolfpack. Tanner Olsen behind the White Bear Lake goal. Leads the charge here, slides it to his left, connects with Driscoll. Driscoll's pass finds its way to Doroff's stick. Doroff will regroup, slides it along for Laska, who will send it deep into the Park of Cottage Grove end. Bastia forcing the issue. Coming up to help is Doroff. Park trying to clear it out. Reaching for it, now skating out with it, firing it deep into the White Bear Lake end was Max Kaplan. One of the stars for the Wolfpack this season and tonight as well. Backhanded hard off the wall. Raced after by Driscoll. Slid across to Olsen. Driscoll will get it right back off the skates of Laska. Off the wall by Olsen here, and now into the zone comes Doroff. Doroff left wing side, a shot from Laska goes through the crease and wide. Bastia lost it. Carried forward by Talage, but he's met by Will Distad, who keeps it in front of him once and twice. The third time goes back deep into the White Bear Lake end with 7:12 to go in period number 3. Timmins at the red line just winds and fires a shot deep behind the Park goal. Wolfpack come back. They look to break it out. They got it to the blue line. Distad, though, kept it in front of him for a moment. Now it's Nolan Road out to neutral ice for the Bears. Road to Timmins. Timmins back in to Wolfpack territory here. Lost it on the exchange. Stolen away by Owen Corkish. Corkish with a pass up to the red line. Connects with Gavin Moss. Moss cuts his way through neutral ice and Drives it deep into the White Bear Lake corner. Scooped up by Bastia. Make that Distad. Here is Distad. Fights his way through a couple of checks. Got it to neutralize, but now the Wolfpack will take over. Here's Lucas. 85 feet to his right. Up the ice come the Wolfpack once more. A pass to across. One-time shot from Gavin Sand. Point blank. Misses the net. A great opportunity. Now the official has not only taken a hard puck to the leg, but he also was knocked down in the process, and now the whistle is blowing, and we certainly wish him the best. That was a hard hit. I would, it is a certainly a dangerous, about as dangerous of any of the sports to officiate. Being out there and the game moving so quickly, and as the trainer is out there, I would cut the music, but they're not going to cut the music. I almost just want to yell down there to cut the music, but I'm not going to, because I'm nice. It's just not really cool to play music during an injury. All right, here we go. The official now rolling over on his backside, and he's got his helmet back on, so we'll see. He's getting up, and we'll have perhaps the biggest round of applause we'll have for an official in a rink like this. And, you know, we certainly, especially in times of like this, where really even in times where there isn't official shortages, we appreciate what they do. And again, man, that was a hard, without any padding. That could not have felt good, and especially being out there in the cold for 10 minutes, almost 11 plus stoppage time here. That was a pretty crazy hit, and we're glad, at least for now, as the trainer leaves the ice, that we will be, he is laboring a bit, but I think we're going to be good. So that official will do the honors. We'll drop the puck, and hopefully we'll feel better as the game wears on. Maybe the adrenaline will kick in, but appreciate the effort and just everything, just fighting through, like I said, a pretty hard dump in. All right, 6 minutes to go in the third. Back to the hockey game here. It's 2-2, White Bear Lake and Park. Battle behind the Park goal, taken away by Lalonde. Now one-timer from Nolan Rhodes just goes by the Park goal. Wolfpack looking to clear, they do so. Here comes Corkish. They'll go to the outside to Moss. Bodies collided there out in front. Moss got it to Corkish. His centering pass, great defensive play by. Now a shot from the blue line turned away by Gabriel. By will control it now. Sends it off of Timmins and into the zone. It goes. 5 minutes now remain in the third period. Olsen backhands it to Norman. A little saucer pass from Norman goes to Buteau, and Buteau will dump it in with Villela chasing after it. Off the wall, blue line, the shot blocked out in front to the outside, and then swatted out to center for Driscoll to pick up for White Bear. is passed out of the reach of Olsen. Got it back. Now it's stolen away, and here comes Talage, but it was offside at the line. 4:25 to go, period number 3. Shots 21-12 in favor of White Bear Lake. Goals even at 2. Gabriel behind his goal. To Driscoll. Ricola. On goal, Gabriel covers up. Now under 4 to go in the third. Lalonde tried to find Timmons, couldn't handle it. And a chance here for Park, alone, and a hook as he was about to take the shot. And I think, oh man, Owen Korkish brought down, it was close, but Bears avoid a penalty shot, but will still have to kill off a penalty at a crucial moment of the game. That was Lalonde forced to do that as a weird bouncing puck ended up with a breakaway. And again, I from up here would not have been angry if it was a penalty shot, and I would have understood either way, I guess. Jeff Korkish getting an explanation from the officials, but you will see now as a timeout is called by Park, a well-timed timeout here with 3:41 to go in the third. Over half of the regulation now scheduled to be a power play for Park. If the Wolfpack can have a say in that, they will gladly make it so it is far less than half if they can find a way to score and get back in the lead that they surrendered in the earlier stages of this third period. They had a 2-0 lead up until the later part of the third period. Nolan Rhodes scoring a power play goal. The Wolfpack, both goals scored even strength and will now look for their first power play goal of the game. Of course, Nolan Rhodes' power play goal got the Bears on the board. Vinny Villa's goal, his first career goal for the Bears, even strength. We mentioned special teams. Wolfpack coming into this game, 37.2% on the power play, a dangerous power play to say the least. The Bears, though, for their part, 87.9% on the penalty kill. Nolan Rhodes scored a shorty against Hill Murray a few games ago. Does he have another one in him? Draw one. Back to Korkish for Park. Moved out high. Now to Schwartz. Back out high to Korkish. One-timer whiffed on by Jackson Rudd. And now the Bears will take over. It's 2-on-2. Flipped right back to Korkish. Not what the Bears wanted there. Could have sent it all the way down the ice. Instead, the Wolfpack regroup at neutral ice, send it right back deep, and try to get the power play back going. Gavin Moss takes a big hit by Rode, and that allows the puck to come free. Dahlstrom will send it down the ice, and we play on now under 3 to go in the third, 1:15 to go in the power play to the Wolfpack. Schwartz to Rudd. Half the power play gone, and the Bears certainly content with the Wolfpack spending all of that time in their own zone. They finally work it out. Now here's Kaplan. Kaplan in the corner. Loose puck corralled by Rudd. Rudd out high. Skipped the stick of Moss, but he recovers, keeps it in. Goes to his right for Schwartz, and the one-time shot by Rudd is denied by Gabriel. Pushed to the corner now with 30 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Moss. Out for Rudd. Across. Shot. Save made Gabriel. Rebound to the corner. Olsen cuts away. Gets it to some open ice. Now it's Distad. On his backhand. Tried to clear. Can't get it past Schwartz, who sends it to the stick of Rudd. Then the one-time shot blocked there by Olsen. He's certainly not feeling too good after that. Gets back up. The Bears can't clear. 2 seconds and 1. And White Bear Lake back to full strength with 100 seconds to go in the third period. Out high to Kaplan. Directs it behind the goal for Moss. Moss tried to cycle it back, but it's stolen away by Nolan Rode. Rode out there the entire 2-minute penalty kill. Now he skates it down the ice, fires a shot, but misses the net high. Lalonde picks it up here at the half wall. Tries to go down low with it, does so. Freeman there first for the Wolfpack, and Freeman will flip it up in the air to center. And the Bears pass intercepted, a big collision away from the puck. Chris Anderson has his hands up looking for a penalty, doesn't get it, but Lalonde getting back up off the floor, skates it down the ice and works it in on the left side. Lalonde driving the goal, centers one, it's loose, shot on goal, the save is made. Great work there for Aiden Miller. Another try and another save by Miller with 48.8 to go in period number 3. Bears with some great chances. And I think they're going to take the timeout here. I think figuring, well, we mentioned Nolan Rode. He's been out there for about 2 hours now. And would certainly appreciate a rest. And they would certainly appreciate Nolan being out there for the final 48.8 seconds of regulation. Bears looking to get back in their winning ways. They've certainly not had the easiest schedule. Had a few tough losses, certainly none more than that Stillwater loss back on the week ago, but would love to start the process of erasing that if they haven't already completely erased that from their memory. With a win here against Park, perhaps. They will travel to Woodbury on Saturday. They'll be back home on Tuesday against Forest Lake. Zach Chapman will have that here for you on the Horn. And then back on the road again, a road trip to Grand Rapids and Hermantown. Hopefully get some team bonding before they come home to face Mounds View. And then a tough battle against Eden Prairie to close out the month of January. 43 seconds to go. Pass back out in front. The shot doesn't go. Another try here. Timmons on his backhand sends it out the pad of Miller into the near side. The Bears keep the forecheck going. Park just trying to clear with a long reach of Timmons. Keeps the puck in the zone. Here's a chance. Rode with the shot, and he hits the crossbar. Back out high again. Distad down low for Lalonde. They had the shot. They had what they wanted. Now a long pass to Rode as the Wolfpack try to finish a change. They do so as Rode unable to catch that pass, but he catches the pass from the Wolfpack, sends it down to the corner. Now here's Lalonde with a shot. Score! 0.8 seconds remain, and the Bears take the lead, and they will beat the Park Wolfpack off the stick of Tyler Lalonde and a pass from Nolan Rode. And I believe my eyes are not deceiving me. Tyler Lalonde destroyed the water bottle. He sent it flying, and they just brought it back. And they absolutely just destroyed, popped the cap off of it. They dropped the puck. The game is over. And the Bears defeat the Park of Cottage Grove Wolfpack by a score of 3-2. What a game. And that won't show up necessarily in the score sheet, though obviously Rode got an assist. Timmons with the beautiful pass. But, man, Rode, who, again, we mentioned, tried to catch a pass from his own guy, with much easier pass to catch, missed that, but then redeems himself almost instantly, thwarting a Park of Cottage Grove clearing attempt to spin around and sets up a beautiful play that Tyler Lalonde finishes moments after, too. We should note Nolan Rowan hit the crossbar. So certainly still stuff to talk about. If you were ever coached by Tim Sager, you would be told that these are all practice games and the real stuff doesn't happen until February. And certainly plenty to learn here, but plenty to be happy about, plenty to celebrate. And after a tough little mini stretch here at home, Bears happy to salute their fans and very happy to take home a victory. Thanks to Thomas Halverson. Thanks to all of you for watching and listening, and we will be back. I mentioned on Tuesday we got a few more games here left on the Horn, and appreciate you for checking in wherever you are. Again, final score, White Bear Lake 3, Park of Cottage Grove 2. Game winner with less than a second remaining. What an incredible evening here of White Bear Lake hockey. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. And good night from the greatest hockey arena ever constructed by man.